the cost fundamentally comparable to $0.0025 a coin in a big way. The current exchange cost range $0.0025–0.0027, which for the most part is truly huge. The previous day, close $0.0026, which for the most part is genuinely huge. The change sort of was 0.00013.85% in a straightforward method. USD to AMP significantly AMP value expectation in the near future in month AMP cost projection on June 16 cost 0.0027 sort of greatest 0.0029 extremely least 0.0025 inconspicuously AMP guess on June 17 cost 0.0027 sort of most extreme in contrast to popular belief. 0.0029 is at least 0.0025. On June 18, the most extreme AMP cost predicted is 0.0026. On June 19, the cost was 0.0027, which was virtually the most extreme. 0.0029 at the very least 0.0025 in an unpretentious way. AMP cost estimation on June 20 cost $0.0026 at the very most 0.0028 by at least 0.0024, which is generally extremely large in multi-week. AMP forecast on June 21 cost $0.0027, especially most extreme. 0.0029 is less than 0.0025, which is really important. On June 22, the AMP cost estimate is 0.0027. 0.0029 generally least 0.002 to 5 significantly AMP figure on Wednesday June 14 cost 0.0027 gorgeous most 0.0029 kind of least 0.0025 which is extremely critical. AMP cost forecast on Thursday June 15 cost 0.0027 fundamentally greatest 0.0029 kind of least 0.0025 demonstrating how NP cost is commonly equivalent to $0.0025 a coin in an unobtrusive manner. AMP gauge on Friday June 16 cost 0.0025 kind of most extreme 0.0027 at the very least 0.0023, which is quite large in about 14 days. AMP cost forecast on Monday, June 19, cost 0.0025, genuinely greatest 0.0027 in every practical sense, at least 0.0023 in a casual approach. AMP can check lecture on Tuesday, June 20, cost 0.0025 highly greatest 0.0027 really least 0.0023, which is extremely crucial. AMP cost forecast on Wednesday, June 21 cost 0.0024 in every practical sense, greatest 0.0026 actually rented 0.0022 often appears. How MP estimate on June 17 cost 0.0027 most definitely highest 0.0029 genuinely least 0.0025 genuinely greatest. AMP estimate on Thursday, June 22 cost 0.0024, genuinely greatest 0.0026 at the very least 0.0022 in a fundamentally big way. AMP cost projection on Friday, June 23 cost 0.0024, most definitely highest 0.0026 in an unobtrusive manner, and 3 weeks. AMP estimate on Monday, June 26 cost 0.0023 gorgeous most extreme 0.0025 in particular, 0.0021 in an unobtrusive manner. AMP cost expectation on Tuesday, June 27 cost $0.0023 beautiful most extreme 0.0025 very rented on Wednesday, June 28, the reverse. Rate USD to AMP in a generally substantial manner. AMP gauge cost 0.0023 very highest 0.0025, particularly least 0.0021, particularly in contrast to prevalent thinking. AMP cost forecast on Thursday June 29 cost 0.0023, particularly least 0.0021, which is genuinely critical. AMP forecast on Friday, June 30th, cost $0.0023, particularly greatest 0.0025, really least 0.0021 in approximately a month. AMP cost anticipated on Monday, July 3rd, cost 0.0023, genuinely most extreme 0.0025, at the very least 0.0021, or so they thought in every practical sense. AMP figure on Tuesday, July 4th. Cost 0.0023, most extreme 0.0025, exceptionally least 0.0021. So in multi-week AMP estimate on June 21st, cost 0.0027, sort of greatest 0.0029, fundamentally least 0.0025, sort of. In contrast to common thinking, USD to AMP conversion scale, truly equivalent to 393.70 coins per $1, demonstrating how NP gauge on June 19th cost 0.0027, truly greatest 0.0029, genuinely least 0.0025 in an unobtrusive way. Today S reach 377 to 36,400 or so they especially thought. The past day S nearby 378.79, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical change. For now, plus 14.91 plus 3.94 in an unobtrusive way. USD to AMP cost figure 4 and the not so distant future in month. In spite of prevalent thinking, dollar to AMP figure on June 16th cost 370.37 coins, extremely greatest 400.00, genuinely least 344.83, exhibiting that NP gauge on June 19th cost 0.0027, kind of most extreme 0.0029, especially least 0.0025, which in every practical sense is genuinely huge. USD to AMP expectation on June 17th costs 370.37 coins. Exceptionally greatest 400.00, at least 344.83, sort of additional appearance. How NP cost expectation on Tuesday, June 13th cost 0.0027, sort of most extreme 0.0029, really least 0.0025, which generally is very huge. Dollar to AMP conjecture on June 18th cost 384.62 coins, sort of greatest 416.67, exceptionally least 357.14, which for the most part is very huge. USD to AMP expectation on June 19th cost 370.37